So the kicker for the Chiefs got in trouble because he made a speech. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
And he basically, I didn't hear the whole speech, but he's basically saying I don't know, maybe I don't know if he made all women breeders, but he definitely
Well, he's a Christian, and that was a Christian college, so he was giving a Christian
he
speech.
was giving a Christian speech
at a Christian college, and
Do
of
I
course the
think-
left went crazy.
Do I think? Yeah, he was.
It wasn't
He was saying,
Berkeley.
"Hey, enjoy your feminism, meaning be a woman, enjoy being a mother."
Right.
But I don't know if he said, you can't wear shoes.
He was like, clean the
Yeah.
house, be a
But-
homemaker.
But
Yeah.
people went crazy on it.
Yeah.
But again, like we have to look at things and look like as you do so brilliantly is nuance, and that's
Nobody gets nuance at
None.
all, which was my
None.
tweet. They
None.
don't get
Well, this whole
at
movement is
all.
to take that away.
at all. Roseanne, what social media has done is given everybody a voice, and a lot of people should have laryngitis,
no shit.
right?
What a great line.
Well, I tell woke people, take an Ambien. Like it's just because it shows you how much people don't have a sense of humor. And sense of humor is one of the 7 forms of intelligence.
Yeah.
And so you can think you're funny, but until you get around the real funny people, and that's how you really learn. But you can be funny in your office. But there's so many people that just aren't funny. Just like today, I was on my way here and I stopped at a Dunkin'. I hope I'm not calling out this girl. And she goes, "Can you move closer in the drive-thru?" And I do. And I'm like this. And she goes, "Can you come closer?" And I go, "Well, can you reach?" She goes, "I can't reach." And I go, "Well, I'm reaching." And she goes, I'm sorry, I can't reach. So then I open the door and and then she barely reached. I go, we both have arms. And she looked at me like I was a psychopath. Just reach.
Is that the drama that happened you were telling
Yeah,
us
that was
about?
one of the dramas I have. And plus, I fucking no satellites out here. I'm driving up here looking at my fucking abacus. I mean, it's hard to get a signal out here.
We're in the
Yeah, it
country.
is.
This is good. You're in a good spot.
Yeah.
But there's no humor. Like people today, a lot of people are like,
They're just angry.
they're angry and they can't, and they don't forgive. This is like I did this whole
There's
rant.
no forgiveness.
No, there's
no mercy.
none.
Not when you're targeted. Speaking of target,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But once you're targeted and named, there's no mercy. It's the jackboot time, smashing your face right in the dirt, like they're doing to Trump. That's what I feel like they're doing to Trump.
It is.
What do you think of this 43,
34.
37.
37, whatever it is? I mean, it's all bullshit. There isn't even a crime.
I did a whole rant about it, and I tried to be very rational because I try to be like independent. We have to coexist on this rock. You know what I mean? And people are just going more divided. So my opinion was, you can give Trump and say he's got 37 things. Well, I don't even know enough about it, but I do know that the things were misdemeanors, some of them, and then they made a law
They
to
changed the
make
law.
them felonies.
Yeah.
They changed the law
Yeah. And they changed
mid-
the statute of limitations. too.
mid-court,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
insane. Okay,
Right.
so let's just say he has 30.
I mean, that's Nazism.
that's not. It's insane. It's
Right.
you're correct. It's the totalitarian and not everythingism, communism. The worst is it's Nazism. So he has the 37, and people get real triggered. So you got to give him a bone, and you got to say, okay, so he's got 37. All right, I'll give you that. Maybe he's guilty of all 37 things. I don't know. All right.
Tearing the tags off his mattress.
Yeah, that's one.
Mhm.
So I said, that's fine if you're going to do that. But all 3-letter agencies, the FBI, the CIA, and the DOJ, there was 2 bags of cocaine in the Lincoln Room or somewhere in there. And that building, the White House, is the most secure, the most documented, the most filmed place on the planet, probably besides the Kremlin and the Vatican.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
I do.
And so we have the most documented cokehead on the internet besides Tony Montana.
Right.
It's Tony Montana is the number 1 cokehead. 2 is Hunter Biden.
Right.
Documented.
Right.
And
But
so,
Hunter Biden's worse.
okay, so let's give him number 1. I mean,
Okay.
you're giving him the crown?
Yeah, over Tony Montana.
Okay, so you're
Because Tony ain't real.
Tony. Okay, so you give
And Tony
you
didn't
give
film
him-
himself.
So you give him the crown.
Yeah.
So we have the most decorated cokehead, the son of our our present president, and 2 bags of cocaine
In the White House.
in the White House, and the 3 biggest letter agencies. Okay, you might as well throw Mossad in there. Okay, there'll be the 4th, right?
Well, they're part of the 3.
I know what you're saying. So you have the most secure in the world, and not one shred of evidence, one shred of whose cocaine it is at all.
I think it's Jill's.
It could be.
No, I'm kidding.
But,
Keep
but,
going.
But here's what I want to say. And so I talked about this on my Instagram, and I said, Trump's got 37, throw every book at him. Can we look at this other crime and just go, why is there no evidence of whose cocaine that was?
Right.
And they just said, oh, we investigated it. We couldn't find out.
Yeah.
If they would
I
have said,
like when Biden stole all the documents and he didn't ever have clearance to take because he wasn't even the president. And they go, he's old. But Trump was the president, and
100%, Roseanne.
Biden gave him the right to shoot to kill if Trump resisted.
Yeah.
You knew that,
Did
right?
you not know that?
No.
Yeah, read it.
Just came
No.
out.
He
Oh.
Just came out.
included the right to use
Lethal
lethal force
if
on
Trump showed
Trump
up.
if he resisted.
Well, if Secret Service showed up, and they also did a no-knock, they showed up in plain clothes and had the right to shoot. So you're at Mar-a-Lago, and all of a sudden 50 people roll up dressed like me with guns.
But they're more hardcore than ATF.
Yeah.
These are
Secret Service.
these are SEAls.
Yeah.
So you're telling me,
I don't think
no,
they're
this
SEALs.
is fact. This came out.
They're not SEALs.
no, they're not SEAls, but they have the intent. They're not SEAls. I don't mean
Yeah.
that to the SEAls. I'm saying they have the intensity. They're not basic sheriffs. They're way higher.
Right.
So you're telling me, no disrespect to the SEAls. Okay.
Yeah, you can Google it. It's fast.
So why isn't that talked about anywhere?
Because the media is
they
owned
own
by
the media.
they own the media.
Well, we know. Yeah, so we
It's
know that.
state-run media. It's just like it is the Kremlin.
Yeah.
I mean, this government is the Kremlin, and they own the media.
Oh, you see.